Thoughts on maybe the multiple options a player like UC Okanagan could give this hockey club?
Well, he can play all three forward positions. He can penalty kill and he can power play. He takes faceoffs. I consider him a pretty bright player. He may not be the quickest or the prettiest to watch on the ice, but when you're watching him play, he's got his head on a swivel. He knows where the play is going, anticipates well. He's already communicating with his teammates. There's a lot of things to like about him. And you know, for him in this situation, he's had so many experiences with a lot of different teams. I think he's going to be able to adjust quite quickly to our group.
He credited Yuri Lettinen when he went to Dallas with helping him, transition. There's an obvious connection here at Puljujärvi. Just a thought on. I don't know if that was. I mean, you signed him to be a player, but added bonus.
Well, and we talked about this a little bit before camp started. UC is here to establish UC's game. It's his job to give us the best that he possibly can. He's got to take the time and the energy to focus on his game, find his game in our structure and in our locker room. And then secondarily, he's got to maybe keep an eye out for his young countrymen in Jesse Puljujärvi. But he wasn't brought here to I guess babysit, for lack of a better term, and that's not fair to Jesse, but to guide an individual player along. If he has those leadership skills and he can refer back to the beginning of his career and the help that he got, that's great. But the primary reason why he's here is to participate as a player and contribute.
We brought another veteran, Chris Kelly, in on a PTO. You've seen him for a couple days here. It's an uphill battle without a contract. You're at 48 contracts, not including the rookies or guys on, that can go down to the juniors. But just a thought on what you've seen out of Chris, and maybe, do you have a plan for him in terms of potential games, that sort of thing?
Well, we didn't bring him here just to put him in a tryout situation. We brought him here because we believe he can still play in the league and contribute. And it's pretty evident we didn't bring a lot of PTOs in this year. It's not about filling up training camp. We want individuals that are here that have an opportunity, and I believe Chris can be that. It's going to be an important exhibition season for him. We see him being a penalty killer, a third or fourth line role player with a ton of experience, very fit and skates well. As far as the number of games he plays, we'll start with one and we'll work our way up from there.
Todd, what have you liked from Drake on the right side thus far?
With who?
With Drake.
Drake on the right side.
Yeah.
I didn't think Drake was particularly strong the first day. I thought his best day was today, and thought he really picked it up and had a little spark to his game. It's going to take him a while to get used to playing over there. I know we had him there in the playoffs, and they had some success, but it's different when you're on the boards for 15 or 20 games on the opposite side. He's going to have to get used to his line mates, but he's got a quick release. He's a puck-hungry player where he can hound and hunt pucks down for the other two, and he seems to find the holes at the right time. So if he's doing those types of things, we think he'll be okay over there.
Ryan Stanton is an interesting story. I mean, one of those guys hasn't had a glamorous career necessarily, but he kind of knows who he is. I was talking to him, he almost went to the U of A, and then he got a pro contract.
Sounds like Ian Herbers.
Yeah.
And it's a great story. A local kid that has made well on his opportunity. He's been able to play in the league, primarily as a depth defenseman. But he's here now, and he has an opportunity to play on our team. With Sekera's injury, it's opened up that spot, that supporting spot, and I think it's going to be a very competitive battle for number 7 and maybe number 8 in the organization from now until the opening of camp, the opening of regular season. But I think it'll extend beyond that. The first 7 to 10 games in our league will tell us a lot about where we are. We may make changes after that. It's wide open, I think, until November.
How are you breaking up the Calgary thing? Is it A group, B group, or are you?
No, we're going to shuffle some players around. You may see some different lines, see different combinations. We'll have 40 players, 42 players really involved in the game because we'll have a couple extras in warm-up. Great experience for some of the players that maybe aren't ready to play in the league. Great experience for our minor league players to play in this. And also a warm-up and a reminder for our veterans that the real bullets are fired now, and the emotion, the physicality, the game management situation, shift length, and face-offs, and all those things are going to start to come into play as early as tomorrow.
McDavid will stay here, obviously.
I think he is here, yeah.